In a medical malpractice case where I am now cross-examining the doctor's medical expert who's come in to testify on behalf of the doctor, will the judge give me a time limit in which to say, Mr. Oginski, you can only question this medical expert for this period of time? Will he do that? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some terrific information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney, and the answer typically is no. The judge is not going to restrict me to a specific time limit in which I have to cross-examine the defense's medical expert. So now here we are, it's a medical malpractice trial. You believe that a doctor violated the basic standards of medical care, causing you significant harm and injury. So now your case goes all the way to trial. The defense puts on a medical expert to rebut all of our claims. The defense said they did nothing wrong. So now I have an opportunity to cross-examine their medical expert. If there's a lot of ground I need to cover, will the judge say, hey, Mr. Oginski, you only have an hour to cross-examine this witness? The answer is no, because I have a legal right to cross-examine this witness, to examine his credibility, to cross-examine him on testimony he gave when the defense lawyer was asking this witness questions. Now, why would the judge ever restrict me on the amount of time I have in which to question this medical expert? The reality is that he's not going to restrict me. He might, however, turn around and say, Mr. Oginski, where are you going on this? This was never covered on direct examination. You're going way far afield. And that will usually be brought on by an objection from the defense attorney. That is understandable. However, if it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and court finishes at 5, he's going to say to me, Mr. Oginski, how much more do you have left? I'll say, Judge, I've got at least 3 hours of questioning. I've got a lot to cover. And then he'll allow me to continue on for the next hour and then bring the doctor back the next day, assuming he can come back the next day, in order to finish up my cross-examination. Now you might be thinking, what happens if the doctor can't come back the next day? Let's say he's got other patients to see, he's got surgery or something else on his calendar. So now the judge has to find out when this doctor is available, his next available date, in order to bring him back to allow me that opportunity to go ahead and finish my cross-examination. So to answer the question I raised in the headline of this video, is the judge going to restrict me and give me a specific time limit that I have in which to cross-examine a witness? The answer is no, he's not. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in these medical malpractice cases here in New York. You know, I understand you're watching this video because you have questions or concerns about your own matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're still thinking about bringing a lawsuit but have not done so yet because you still have questions, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.